Welcome to the Maine Criminal Justice Academy. Today we're going to give you an explanation and a demonstration of the Academy's PT test, which our Board of Trustees has adopted the Cooper Institute standard for these tests. We'll explain each test and have a person demonstrate so that when you arrive on campus you have an idea of exactly what you need to do to pass these tests. The first test is a 1-minute push-up test to measure muscular endurance of the upper body, specifically the anterior deltoid, pectoralis major, and triceps muscles. The test will count the number of correct push-ups completed in 1 minute. Positioning for the push-up test is as follows. Prior to beginning the test, you should have your hands at shoulder width apart with your fingers facing forward and your feet and knees on the floor. We call you to the up position. To start the test, you'll be in the plank position where your body forms a straight line from your head to your ankles, with your head in a neutral position and your arms at soft extension with your feet together. A test administrator or evaluator will hold a 3-inch sponge under the center of your chest in the middle of your sternum. During the test, if it's necessary to rest, you may only rest in this up position while maintaining the plank position where your body forms a straight line from the head to the ankles with your head in a neutral position and arms at soft extension with your feet together. Breathing during the test should remain as normal as possible by exhaling on the way up and inhaling on the way down. At no time should you hold your breath. A correct push-up will be counted each time the plank body is lowered from the up position to the down position where the chest touches the sponge and then return to the up position with your arms at soft extension and maintaining proper form. If at any time the form described above is broken by raising or piking your buttocks or sagging the midsection of your body or arching your back or by lifting a hand or foot, not going all the way down or up, or lifting the neck or any item outside of the form described previously, the incorrect push-ups will not be counted. If the continual incorrect form is deemed unsafe to your health, the test may be terminated. After hearing these instructions at the beginning of the test, if there are any medical reasons you're aware of that you cannot or should not complete this test, you must notify the administrator immediately. The second test is a 1-minute sit-up test, which will measure muscular endurance of the abdominal muscles. The test will count the number of correct sit-ups completed in the 1-minute duration. Positioning for the sit-up test is as follows. To start the test, you'll be lying on your ground with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Your hands will be interlaced and held behind your head. Your neck should remain in a neutral position without pulling or yanking on your head with your hands. A partner will hold your feet down firmly with only their hands. The up position will be obtained when your elbows touch your knees. The down position is obtained when your shoulder blades touch the floor. During the test, if it's necessary to rest, you may only rest in the up position while maintaining your hands behind your head. Breathing during this test should remain normal as possible by exhaling on the way up and inhaling on the way down. At no time should you hold your breath. A correct sit-up will be counted each time the up position is met while maintaining proper form. If at any time the form described above is broken by raising your buttocks, unlocking your hands, or removing them from behind your head, not going all the way up, the incorrect sit-ups will not be counted. If continual incorrect form is deemed unsafe to your health, the test may be terminated. After hearing these instructions, if there's any medical reason you cannot or should not complete this test, you must advise the administrator immediately. The last test is a 1.5-mile run test, which estimates your cardiorespiratory fitness level. Prior to the test, you should take an opportunity to warm up with your normal regimen. To start the test, you're going to gather at the start line, and at the signal, when we say go, you will run as fast as possible until you reach the finish line or complete the appropriate number of laps, which in our track is 22 complete laps. During the test, pacing devices or other electronic devices are prohibited. After finishing the test, you cross the finish line, your time will be recorded in minutes and seconds. The finish time will be used to estimate your cardiorespiratory fitness level. After finishing the test, it is very important that you take at least an appropriate 5-minute cool down. After that level of running or level of exertion, please do not stop or bend over. Continue to move and take an appropriate cool down of at least 5 minutes. If at any time participants run astray of the described course or attempt to utilize any other external assistance, the test will be terminated. Your results will not be counted. After hearing these instructions, if there's any physical reason that you might not be able to complete this test safely, you need to notify the test administrator immediately.